So Aquarius, pre-shuffle, how are you guys? There is something I wanted to tell you that came through in your last reading that I made a note because I didn't really make the point very strong. And that is that more than once I had cards come up about your psychic abilities. So there might be something that you're working on developing, and this is a strong confirmation if you're questioning yourself. So, you know, we all have it. Some of us are just more in tune, but, you know, all of us question ourselves. So don't think that's a sign that you don't have it, all right? So you have the ability to convey messages from spirit. This is achieved with a quiet mind, removing expectations, and an openness to receive. And then when I cultivate a spiritual connection, I can trust the universe no matter what. I love those. Oh, I'm still nervous because it still smells really strong like smoke in here. All right, let's look at your pre-shuffle. Okay, first what came out was Hangman. Let's scoot everything back so you can see these beautiful cards. All right, Hangman. So the Hangman is somebody that goes, it's when you go within, kind of congruent with that. I would say this, you guys probably should check out the last, now I am really scattered in it, but it was just, it was difficult for me to read, but the synchronicities in the last Aquarius reading were unbelievable. Literally, when I pulled a card that had musical notes on it, my phone started playing a song out of nowhere. I didn't have an app open. It was a song I've never heard. I still feel like I'm seeing smoke. I wish you guys could answer me because I still am getting these weird glimpses of smoke. Hopefully it's just the sage. Okay. All right. So what was I saying? The last aqua reading. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm nervous about this. I don't remember sage. My sage usually doesn't burn that long. Okay, focus. Jeez. Hangman. Very strong vibe of going within, quieting your mind, okay? Which is congruent with that. So already we've got some strong synchronicities. Now that last aqua reading, it was the next 3 months. It's not my best delivery, but the message was there were so many synchronicities. I know I didn't convey everything that was trying to come through because there were some things that were just kept coming through so strong, but I really couldn't, separate the information in my mind to convey it to you. So check that out because I think that you guys are going to get more out of it than I even say. Now, it is a good message, but I strongly suggest you check that out. The last aqua reading, the one that's the next 3 months, okay? And just be patient with me when you watch it. So, but here we have the Six of Wands. So holding back, this is success and recognition. So what are you holding back from? Are you being maybe too modest? Like kind of discouraging praise? Because, we can do that. I do that. It's not good. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like some weird thing we picked up in our childhood that you're not supposed to be conceited or brag. And you're not. You're not supposed to brag. It's better just to let it show. But you also are supposed to have a very positive self-talk, okay? So here we have the Death card. It is backwards. And this is the transparent tarot. I am still learning it. I am falling more and more in love with it every time I do a reading. I'm learning so much from it because it's not an easy deck. I've had it for a few years. It was extremely expensive. I think the price is less now, but it's in the information down below if you want to look into it. But I got so frustrated with it. It's been in a drawer for 2 years, and I just recently got it out, and it's just like becoming. It's strengthening my tarot abilities. But see how they layer. So this is the Death card. But it's supposed to go like that. Or like that. No. 13, see? So something ending, but not. Right? Because it's in reverse. I mean, the good thing about endings is it brings a beginning, right? Here we have Ace of Cups. I mean, wow. So we are talking about love. This message is going to be about love. An ending, but not. And then look at that. The Nine of Swords. It's mental anguish. It's analysis paralysis. It's feeling just overwhelmed with thought and anxiety, right? Fear, anxiety. But it was in reverse. So it's needing to come out of this energy. Death, but not. Okay. And there's new love new love is at stake here about it. Okay. So something might be looking like it's over, but it's not. Something that appears to be ended is not. Unless it's this negative thinking. Okay. Amazing, right? Let's move on. All right, here's another tarot deck. I'm not very, I hope you guys aren't turning me off right now. I'm not real familiar with, but it's super cool. Each card is made by a different tattoo artist. So, you know, it does take some work, but it's, you know, it's good for my abilities. See that? It's just super, super cool. I'll link this down below too, but it's called Ink Romancy. So you can get it at www.inkromancy.com. All right, I gotta focus. Sorry, guys. It's not every day you almost catch your house on fire. All right. Wow, did you guys see that? Oh, I hope you saw that. This literally powerfully flipped out. Okay, so Queen of Wands. Again, congruency, synchronicity with the pre-shuffle already. Queen of Wands is somebody who is very passionate. She's fiery. She's attractive. She takes action. King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign. I feel like this is possibly your person. So King of Cups is, you know, there's definitely a lot of love here, and there's a lot of attraction here. Love it. So Queen of Wands, that's action, passion, and it has to do with a King of Cups. Okay, let's see. What is behind you? Four of Cups. Four of Cups is, sometimes it's disinterest or boredom. In your case, it could be lack of showing interest, or roles could be reversed. So Four of Cups. Okay, what is above you? Oh, Page of Swords, curiosity. So curiosity can be taken to a really unhealthy level. Can start out innocent, but can turn into spying. The Page of Swords is our little spy guy. But that sword is raised. Whenever you see that sword raised, swords are mental energy, so there's a lot of thinking. The Page of Swords is very inquisitive. You know, he's not above spying, looking at things online, checking things out. He wants information. Hierophant in reverse. What's ahead of you? So the Hierophant is, moral codes. It's truth. It's ethics. It's a high-level relationship. In reverse, Taurus energy. Interesting. I think you've had these same cards in your last reading. Let's see. What's below you? Nine of Swords. Same. Again, we have a lot of synchronicities. Check out that last Leo reading. It's crazy. Crazy. It creeped me out, literally. It creeped me out a few times. Like, got me shook up. Nine of Swords. So there's that analysis paralysis again. But this is subconscious, so you may not even be realizing how paralyzing that is for you. What outside influences are we dealing with? Do you guys see how these cards are coming out right when I ask the question? So Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is forward motion. It's divine direction. It's blessings. All, Spirit, God has these blessings lined up for us. And as we go through life, we pick up those blessings. If we get off path, so say here's our blessings, right? And here's us. So here's your blessings. Here's your path. Here's your goal. So we go along a lot. You guys can't see. We go along life, right? God has this perfect path laid out, but he also gives us free will. So we go along life and we pick up this blessing along the way, and we pick up this blessing. Now, if we get off track, well, we're going to pass up a blessing. We're going to miss a blessing, right? And we can either redirect and get back on track, or we can keep going the wrong way. It's up to us. But these blessings will always be here. There's always going to be more. But you do have to get back on track. When we get off track too far, some of these blessings can get stalled, delayed. This Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, can get stuck. So that's what's happening here with this in reverse. And then Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you may be... I feel like this is so much like your last reading. You may be waiting instead of making things happen. You may be focusing on it, but not taking the action needed. We're gonna find out more. Let's see. How does Aquarius view the situation? Now remember, this is, I believe, all in regarding love. The moon, so that's not showing emotion, or it's hiding something. It's all about emotion, and it's about what can't be seen. We have getting scorpionic, but this is definitely Pisces. Also, I'm picking up Aquarius from that. Feeling secrets. Not ugly secrets, but lack of transparency, let's say. It's like dimmed, see how it's black and white? Ooh, this almost came out a minute ago, or I saw it. And there's that Chariot in reverse, so back to this. What are you waiting for? Some sort of action probably needs to be taken. Remember, our very first card was Queen of Swords. Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, Five of Swords, conflicted. There's that moon. Look at the synchronicities. It's insane. I mean, it's amazing. I love tarot. But look how this moonlight is actually illuminating the rays like a sun. Right? We don't really see those rays from moons. We see it from sun. So I think there's enlightenment, or things being illuminated, but that's being hidden, but it's also causing conflict. Something conflicting is happening here. You guys let me know in the comments. I don't even remember how everything came out. Okay, let's see if we can get some advice. What's Tarot's advice? Take action. Damn, I'm good. Sometimes. Take action. So a new passionate beginning. So let me just make this clear, because this is something else I'm not sure I got in the last reading, but I'm not sure I articulated it clearly. But how crazy, my last two aqua readings, this one I almost caught my house on fire, and the last one, the music and weird stuff happened and I got creeped out. But this is taking action. You need to take action, a passionate beginning. This person, if you think that they're not into you, and I'm picking this up on your side too, this person wants more of you. but they probably can't tell if you want more of them, okay? And what's the outcome? Please, tarot, outcome for my lovely Aquas. I'm not feeling it, but I'm 3 of Cups. That's union, celebration, right? But I wasn't totally feeling that, so let's another. But that's encouraging. 3 Cups is celebration. It's coming together. It's friendship. Maybe that's something that needs to be. Ooh, Death card. Maybe that's something that needs to be looked at. Why would we have that? 8 of Swords, imprisonment. Maybe there's a friendship that's affecting this. So what's ending is this feeling trapped and tied and bound, which could also indicate that, ooh, self-love. I think this is the Fool. Yeah, the Fool. So 9 of Cups, self-love, confidence, self-nurturing. This is a very much like an Empress energy for me. And here's a new beginning, the Fool. So I think taking action is going to bring you a passionate new beginning. But you're going to have to take action. Everything in your reading and last reading was saying, you know, some things like this. But this feeling tied and bound and trapped, it needs to end. But you're going to have to take action. And I feel like, you know, this is kind of surprising getting this for Aquas, because I feel like this really isn't you. I mean, you guys are all about good in the world. Maybe you're putting your love life on the back burner because you're so focused on the other stuff, but there is an area of your life that does need to have some action taken, okay? Anything else for Aqua? 2 of Swords. Why do we have 2 of Swords? Is it feeling blocked, stalemate? Tell me more. Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's all about action. I think this is a warning. It's just the last 2 readings have come out so freaking strong. I almost caught my house on fire. I know I'm repeating myself. By the way, if you guys want to manifest with me, go to the Leo reading on June 25th and put your manifestation in the comments, and I will circle back and respond to you and manifest that with you, set that intention for you. But anyway, stalemate, you need to take action. Okay, my phone is buzzing. Let me get an oracle for you. I'm feeling this one. Thank you guys for watching. I love your energy. I love reading for you. I feel like I've been a little bit unclear, but I hope you guys will bear with me. I still think the messages that are coming through are amazing. Here and now. Oh, I know what this is. Look at that. Past, future. The in-between you're at right now is probably you're struggling with not knowing where it's headed, or you could be with this here and now thinking, like, just procrastinating, like going, okay, I'm doing all the mental work now so that I'm ready to take the action, or I'm manifesting it so I'll get a sign and then I'll take action. This reading is saying take action. Somebody is really into you and you are supposed to take action. The other thing is embrace your feelings instead of going, there's a strong energy of not putting it off. Don't put it off, okay? Here and now, let me read that. Here and now. Okay, my foot is falling asleep. I feel like we've been through so much together, Aquarius. The last 2 readings. 32. 120. I just love you guys. Essential meaning is being present, being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. The Oracle's message is everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of what you need to look into the future or reflect on the past. So maybe you're watching too much tarot. Wink, wink. Take a break if that's true. If tarot is confusing you, I suggest you do take a break after you watch the last Aquarius reading. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. It's easy to yearn for a love or friendship you may not have right now. One that's more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. So stay present and aware in this moment as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. So is Tuesday. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So, I just got something and lost it. I don't know where, but somewhere I got 3 of Cups. I felt something like church or something. Something was trying to come through that had to do with Hierophant and 3 Cups, that was like feeling guilty, or maybe a church sermon is. Be careful of those church sermons that are just pushing blame and shame. Okay, be careful of those. I went to church the other day, and I'm very strong, saved, born again Christian. But oh my gosh, sitting in there, I was going, oh my gosh, they're manipulating us into they were like guilting us into stuff instead of telling us how great they were just telling us, and they have good intentions, I'm not questioning that, but it was all about like shame and blame. And I felt a little bit of that here somewhere, something to do with friendship or church, or maybe something from the past that failed, that you're hanging on to, like hesitating to take a step because of some baggage. I felt baggage, okay? And I remember we got Fool at the very end of this, which is letting go of baggage and starting anew, baggage free, all right? So let's look at your prosperity message. What you are working on is golden, and your efforts will leave a powerful legacy. Again, I think we had that in the last reading, something like that. Meeting a goal in the far off future, but on creating your dream now, releasing your desire for an outcome and owning that it already exists. It will appear in the material world as if by magic. Claim your prosperity now. Again, there's that message of stop putting it off, right? Claim your prosperity now. The essence is more important than the form. Wow. The essence is more important than the form. When you are immersed in prosperous thoughts, you automatically tune into sense of timelessness and unlimited potential. You can act as if, oh my gosh, as if, I don't know this for sure, but I think that was in your last message too. The whole as if, act as if you're already that person that you want to be. Act as if you've already made that money you wanted. Act as if your company is already, huge and successful. Act as if you already have the body that you're working towards. Get up in the morning and make your bed and walk like that person would walk. Talk like that person would talk. Dress like that person would dress, okay? I swear there was something similar in the last reading. And I didn't use this card in the last reading, I promise you that. You can act as if, in spite of the temporary outer conditions, you are prosperous at this moment. What you think now becomes your reality, so stay present. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. Oh my gosh, I'm going to let you guys screenshot that. Or freeze and whatever you want to do. This is amazing. What a strong message. Whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true for looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. That might be what's stalling things, is your lack of certainty. Again, could be too much tarot watching. So, driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and the future are illusions. Interesting card because it's the moon, but it's got rays like a sun. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. So come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well, and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of Spirit. Wow, I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. Watch the last Aquarius video. I'll link it. I love you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye, Aqua.